Liverpool. Liverpool.
Hey guys, I'm that nerd Louis and welcome to my latest video. So as you can tell by the title, we're going for another Livin, Vida Liverpool episode and I'm just going to get straight into it. I've got a few packs on my account for draft, so I'm going to go ahead and open them. Now you would have just seen that the coin total in the top bar just went up. It's basically because I just sold Douglas Costa because I'm just going to get a Prem team now basically, and I put him on the market for I think like 40k. So I just thought I'd cash that in since I'm going to be starting to build a Prem team, and he was worth quite a bit, and you know it doesn't really fit into the team and that sort of thing. But in this pack, the best player we've got really is like Geese, but we've got some like Colback, Lescott. I've got some Prem players I guess, so I can't really complain. I'm just going to put them all in my club and open the other pack. I think I got to the final of the draft. I think I got absolutely bad. I think I remember it was like 3-0 to them or something. Just didn't really. I got Suarez, but it's not the right Suarez that would get me like a lot of coins. Looking at what is that haircut? It's just like Astis Barber for like some sort of mountain on his head maybe or something. Well, I know Wendell's a good player, but no, nothing to really help us there. I'm just gonna, oh no, it's not buttons. So I'm used to like PS3 because that's what I've been playing FIFA on for the last couple of years. I mean, I know I've been playing it on like here, but I mean Ultimate Team I've not really been playing PS4 that much only for my series. I have been doing a few single matches, which is why if you go to my squad you'll see that I no longer have Hazard on loan. I've got Balassi now. It's just basically because the loan ran out, but it was going to happen sooner or later. So see, Costa sold for about 40,000. Don't know why it still comes up there, but basically I'm going to start buying some players, and basically, guys, I'm going to go buy probably one player for each position, maybe apart from sort of the loan players we've already got. Probably going to keep Funes Mori as well because he's a pretty solid centre back for an Everton player. But I'll be back in a minute, guys, when I've bought some players. So guys, I'm back with my team that's been filled in. I was just going to quickly go through it. Obviously, the loan players we've got already is Rondon, Schweinsteiger and Balassi, and we've also got in left back we've got Luke Shaw. We've got Funes Mori, like I said, I keep him. Got Mbemba, I think that's how you pronounce his name, from Newcastle. I've never used him before, never even heard of him before this FIFA. I was just scrolling through centre backs that were from the Premier League and he looked quite solid, so I managed to pick him up. I got Darmian, got Petr Cech, just because he's always been solid on like every FIFA he's been in, and he's still rated 85, so he's still probably got a lot to offer. I've got Roberto Firmino, who that's one Liverpool player ticked off the list in our collection. So we've got Xherdan Shaqiri, who's one of my favourite players from like the last couple of FIFAs. He's always decent in the game. It's a shame that he's a right mid because I do prefer when he's like a cam, but hopefully he'll get an inform at some point during this season, and I'll be able to pick him up basically because I really prefer him in that position, and I'd probably like change the formation, or open to that. Maybe I'd play like a false 9 with him at centre forward, something like that. And then to wrap it all up, we've got Danny Ings, who he cost me 550 coins. He looks pretty solid. He's got high work rate, so he's going to be sort of everywhere, and it's another Liverpool player, so that's all fine and dandy. So now I'm just going to jump into a game in season, so let's try and get out of this division and into Division 9. So guys, we find ourselves in a game. We've got playing against this guy. He's got 44 chemistry. He's got some decent players. He's got, I think that's Musa. He's got Musa. He's got oh God, I don't even know. I'm blank. There's so much. I was trying to work out who the right wing was for age, but he had like Iturbe at like CDM. So hopefully we should be able to win this. Like, I mean, this guy could be amazing at the game, but at the end of the day, I've got a full 100 chemistry team. It's a Prem team. Basically, if I don't win, I'll probably just go and trade this game in because I'm not going to embarrass myself that much by losing this game. Hopefully, but we'll have to see how things go. This is nice. Firmino takes it around him, Rondon. Hit that. Oh! Fairness, this guy that I'm playing against, he's got a really nice kit. It's like the classic Inter kit, and it's honestly one of my favourite kits ever. I just love the red cross going down the middle, and contrasting with like the white. It just looks like a really nice kit. It always has done. I'm using the classic Liverpool kit, or one of the classic Liverpool kits. I think you can get two in this game because there's a different one on the last FIFA. But yeah, you know from what I mentioned before, I think I mentioned in the first episode, wow. Meanwhile, Schweinsteiger absolutely rips that defender, but yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan, so that's why I'm using it. I may get bored of it eventually, I'll probably end up changing it, but for now we're just going to keep it. But that was a brilliant finish by Schweinsteiger. I'm not sure how much he goes for, I might have to pick him up permanently after his loan runs out, but I think he's got like an 8-game thing or something. He will last quite a while. If you've ever watched way back, then you'll know that you should never play FIFA without a beverage. And my other beverage today is water. I'm just drinking water. It's what I normally drink is just tap water. A lot of people are funny about tap water. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I can only drink bottled water," but I'm just like, water is water. Like it's virtually free. So you know, well in the country, well in sort of rich countries, I guess you could say, like the UK and America and. You know, main bits of Europe like Germany and France, places like that, then your water is basically free. Or it's very, very cheap and you have access to a resource that's like, I mean, there's so much things you can do with water. You can freeze it and make ice cubes, you can drink it, you can like cook things in it. It's just such a great thing. Like, I don't know why I'm being a FIFA YouTuber. I should just advertise water. I should just be a tap water sort of advertiser. Like I reckon get people to like it more. It's quite an acquired taste. Like at first when you start drinking tap water a lot, it's got like a really metallic-y taste, and a lot of people don't like that at first. But if you persevere a little bit, give it a couple of days of drinking it, and literally it just tastes completely fine. In fact, the metallic-y taste is kind of nice. Eventually, it's sort of just one of those things. I guess I'm not really one of those people who's only drinks tap water. I mean, only drinks bottled water. I mean, I drink both, but I prefer to get tap water just because it's easier. Well, it's cheaper as well, really, if you think about it. Anyway, enough about water. Back to actual FIFA. Yeah, this isn't a really difficult game, really, because the guy's got like hardly any chemistry. I should be beating him a lot more, really, so I'm gonna properly knuckle down and try and get some more goals. The thing is, like, normally when I play FIFA I don't talk, but because obviously I'm doing it for YouTube, I'm talking now, and it's getting used to being able to talk and sort of play the game at the same time and play the game well. So if there's some like bits when I'm just like really quiet or I don't speak or something, it's basically just because I'm trying to concentrate. But I'm sure I'll get better at this commentating stuff as I go through. There's Luke Shaw, he's not dead in FIFA, basically dead in real life after he broke his leg. Felt for the guy, to be fair, because that's even though he's a Man United player and I'm a Liverpool fan, so we don't really like Man United, it's still such a harsh thing to have to go through. Really. Like, he's out for like at least 6 months, which is critical. I hate people when they put people on the fucking goal line. Like, how jammy can you actually get? I tried to lay it off. Oh, Shaw's dead now. Like, it's repeating real life. I'm gonna have to take this quick if I'm gonna stop him from getting a player on the line. That was a crap free kick anyway. Should have put Shaqiri on it. What am I doing? It's amazing free kicks. Well, I did last season. I've not really used him that much on this. I've used him a few times on head-to-head with playing on like friendlies, like just being Stoke really, because they've actually got a pretty solid team on this FIFA. So if you're looking for a team to be on seasons or something like that, pick Stoke. I've no idea how I missed that. I have no idea how I didn't score that. It's not even Balas's fault, it's just my fault for being a fucking idiot. I don't know how it's not more than 1-0, because this guy has been like non-existent in this game. Like, I've been all over it. Hope I don't have to eat my words. Messing things up now. Oh, she needs a bit of space there. Yes, Petter Cech. You lad. The original sweeper keeper. Forget Neuer. It's all that Cech. To be fair, this season in real life, Cech hasn't been as good as I thought he was going to be. Like, I expected him to be amazing. Like, I mean, you remember the Community Shield against when Arsenal played Chelsea? He had an absolutely amazing game in that. And this season in real life, just the season after that in real life, he's just not really been good. Which is a shame, really, because I really thought I was hoping for a change and maybe Arsenal to win the league or something like that, because I knew Liverpool were definitely not going to do this year. There's still some silverware on. There's a chance of silverware and stuff, but all I really care about is getting into the Champions League. So there's that. But I was hoping for a bit of change because it's just been Man City, Chelsea all the time, and it was Man United, City, Chelsea. It was just, it was just them sort of three teams, and no one else was really winning it. And I just feel like someone else needs to. But I mean, Arsenal's still in the title race, sort of, I think. But City seem to be running away with it this year. So, but hopefully Arsenal can maybe pull it back. Because I don't really want to watch Raheem Sterling lift the Premier League trophy.
But I want you to think about this.
But I really can't. I'm probably going to get into a little bit of a rant here. But basically, I hate players that like disrespect the club that essentially made them. Like, I know he played for QPR before, but basically when he played for QPR, he was like a good young player. But by like world standards, he was shit. Oh god, that free kick was awful. What am I playing at? I forgot to put Shaqiri on it again. Next time I'll put Shaqiri on it, and hopefully I might actually do well, because I'm still trying to get free kicks down on this game. But it's half time, and we've essentially come in at 1-0 when it should be like 5 or something. But yeah, like I was saying about me not liking players that disrespect the club. Like, I know he was kind of good at QPR, but like he wasn't really like as good as he is now. Like, I don't think he's like a world class player or anything. I don't think he's like the best winger in the Prem or one of the best young players in the Prem or something like that. But really, before he came to Liverpool, he was pretty dog shit. Like, here we go, finally got another goal. Schweinsteiger again. Captain stepping up. But yeah, I really can't stand my players like that. Like, even though I dislike Arsenal and Man United pretty much, not as much Arsenal, but I do. They're not the biggest fan. Like, I'm a Liverpool fan, obviously. So, but the way Van Persie treated them, like, he was so shit before he came to them. In fact, for most of the time that he was with Arsenal, he was dog shit. And then he had one good season and went off to Man U to win the league. And it's just like, yeah, you've won the Premier League, and you can say, to Liverpool fans, Gerrard's not won the Premier League, he's never going to win the Premier League as a player. And like, yeah, you can say that, but at least he didn't like betray. At least he didn't betray the club that made him just to go and win a trophy. At the end of the day, like, I would much prefer, like, loyalty matters to me more in football than winning stuff. Like, I'd rather have loyal players that actually try, and eventually, if you keep trying with the team that you're with, you will get somewhere eventually. I mean, just look at Gerrard. He played for Liverpool for so long, and he's got a couple of trophies. He won a Champions League, for God's sake. Like, that's something Van Persie's never done. That's not something Van Persie probably ever will do, unless Real Madrid or Barcelona or someone snatch him up. But he's just never going to do that. And Sterling, yeah, he's probably going to end up winning Premier League and that sort of thing. But nah, I don't think. I mean, I used to really like him and that sort of thing. Right? I really thought he was a decent lad, but he's turned into a knob. Like, it's just the fact that the way that he wanted to leave as well. It's kind of like, I feel ill, I can't train, whereas really he just wanted to move to Man City because he's greedy, and he's like, we offered him like £200 a week or something, 200,000 a week, sorry, and he was just like, nah, I don't want it. It was just like, and then he, in an interview, he was like, I'm not greedy, it's just like, well, clearly you are, or you wouldn't have turned down that amount of money. Like, when Suarez leaves, I don't have a problem with him because he gave us everything for us, and he went about wanting to transfer in the right way. He didn't necessarily campaign for a transfer, but when Barcelona came in, there's a good enough relationship between like Gerrard and Suarez, and also like Brendan Rodgers, that the club thought, you know what, we can let him go. It's not a bad necessary thing, and we're going to get quite a lot of money for it. But I mean, obviously Brendan Rodgers didn't really spend it in the way that he should have spent it. Like, he should have literally just bought like maybe a few other players that aren't really that expensive, then buy like a marquee player, like an expensive like £50 million player or something. But he didn't, and then, well, that season I'd rather forget that last season if I'm honest, and hopefully Klopp will do it. But if you want to check out any of my other videos, there's quite a lot of playlists, or if you just want to look at some of my other FIFA 16 videos, then there's a playlist just down in my channel somewhere, you know where it is. I don't, well, YouTube move it around all the time, but you can. Oh, that's a peach. Oh, Shaqiri. Oh, his hips do not lie. I'm sorry that I made that joke. I make it so often. Like whenever I mention him, someone I always make that joke. It's quite. That was a cheeky goal, really. I think I might have to take Shaqiri for Nando's after that. Although you have to watch out, because he might replace the peri peri with waka waka. Again, that was awful. I apologise for that. Like, I deserve a slap in the face for that pun. That was awful. Well, we got a cheeky 3-0 win. We actually managed to finish a game without getting disconnected this time, which hopefully EA have actually sorted the service out, and it's going to be smooth sailing from here. But I'll see you for the next match. Hey guys, I'm Louie, and basically you will have just watched my FIFA video, and basically I decided to, instead of having 2 games per episode, I've decided to cut it down to just 1. And it's basically because the video's just getting too long. Like, I was editing one earlier, and if I kept it for both episodes, and even if I'd cut bits out of them, it still would have been like over 20 minutes long. I don't really think people really want to watch, I don't think you guys really want to watch videos that are that long. So I'm just going to cut them down to sort of 11, 12 minutes maybe, tops 15, and just keep going with that. Probably try and get them out more frequently, because I really want to grind into my Ultimate Team series now. And I also want to be bringing back my top 5s and vlogs, which is something I'm going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. It's been a really busy time for me at the minute. I've got a lot of uni sort of assignments that have come out, and things that I've had to do and get in and start working on. It's just a chaos at the minute, so just bear with me, and there will be definitely weekly videos like I was doing before. I'll try and get 2 a week like I did, maybe a bit more, who knows. We'll have to see when it calms down. Hopefully over Christmas I'll be able to do even more videos, but we'll have to see about that. But yeah, I just didn't want you guys to sort of just be like, oh, what the hell's going on with this, why is it cut short, sort of thing. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this episode that's just been on. There'll be another one up probably in a couple of days time, or at the weekend, something like that, so look out for that. So click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, and I'll see you next time, guys.